your favorite race to like sleep with?
I don't know. I probably slept with predominantly white women. Some women don't like. I think some women just don't like. They don't
like you.
come on to you.
Like I've never had sex with a black chick.
Yeah.
I've just never like I've hooked up with one, but
Yeah.
I don't have my black belt.
Well, I don't want to fuck somebody who's on FaceTime the whole time. A. And B, here's the craziest part is though, some black women, it seems like they fuck back, dog. That's the thing. I don't know if
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's kind of intimidating.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I can handle it, bro.
You got to be like,
it's like kind of like, do you want this jail? Like, yeah. I don't think I got this. I'm not that guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would, but I don't think, I just don't want to, it's like, I don't want to I'm all
underwhelm.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to underwhelm, bro. I remember when I was young, when we walked into class, statistics, the guy said there was 700 people in class, and he said, statistically speaking, 2 of you guys will be registered sex offenders. It was like one of the first things he said.
Where did you go to school?
Louisiana State.
Yeah, Louisiana. That's the only
And
one.
I remember that's when I stood up and yelled, "Not it." That's what I remember I yelled.
That's
which
hilarious.
Crushed, bro.
Did you actually do that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really funny.
Crushed, dude.
Wow.
You ever dated a black girl?
I went home with one black girl one time.
How'd that go?
This black girl was wild. She had like a
Like how you said this.
yeah. Well, she was it.
Go ahead. Explain the story. I want to hear the story, though.
She had a kind of a mirror on her ceiling, but it wasn't like it was on like one of those mirrors they have at like a bus stop where it's like reflective metal.
Oh, yeah. The shit, it like pans around.
Yeah. So she had that bitch on the ceiling, dude.
Like the mirror can twist around. And you can, if you're looking right here, you can see it around the other way.
Yeah, a little bit on the
yeah. So it's like an oval.
Yeah, she had that thing up on the ceiling, man, and in the corner of the room, she had like one of those coat of arms, like you would see from like the night times or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I think she was like one of those Renaissance fair sisters, you know.
Yeah.
And she fucking had, they had like axes on the wall. I mean, that bitch, she was white, you know.
Yeah.
So she was like as white as you could get for a black girl. You know?
I'm trying to say this don't sound like a black girl.
Bro, I swear she was
That's
black,
lit, though.
man.
That's
And
lit.
so do you feel, and I've always wanted to ask you this, do you feel Asian? Like, does it feel Asian when you wake up in the morning?
No. See, that's a funny thing. That's a good question, dude. That's ridiculous.
Is it really?
Yeah, because I wake up, I don't even think about it.
Really?
Yeah, this is what the first, I think, what time is it? Every time I wake up, what time is it?
Right.
And then I go,
That's what I think.
where's my phone? Is the second thing.
Yeah.
And then the third thing is, I got to pee.
Yeah, me too.
And then the fourth thing is, I
need-
should get some coffee or something.
Yeah, I need
Something to get me up.
water.
Or water or
You
something.
should
Some
get
sort of
water.
liquids.
Yeah, some liquids.
I need liquids,
bro.
right?
Yeah.
Then the fifth thing is, am I Asian?
Is it really?
Yeah, no. No, you don't think about, even when you look in the mirror, you don't go, oh, I'm Asian.
Right.
Because the thing is that I've just always been this.
Yeah.
Like the kind of people that like power lifters probably shoot giant loads, right?
Dude, this shit is getting gay, bro, today. Sorry, I gotta fucking...
It's just very dick oriented today. I wouldn't say it's gay.
Well, it's that time of year. It's spring. People are
It's not
refreshed.
spring. It's the middle of the winter.
Yeah.
It's freezing cold out. It's just January.
Whatever. You guys aren't open-minded. That's what I think, bro.
It doesn't get more winter than January.
Well,
It's not even a Groundhog's Day yet.
Why not just say it's August?
okay. Canada's the kind of place somebody will break into your house and install an alarm. You'd have some dude hiding in your closet with a knife in Canada, and he would come out and be like, "Hey, I just was just sharpening your knives for you. Here's one." And you're like, "What?" Like he thought he was gonna stab you, but he'd been sharpening all your knives. You could get shot and killed, bruh. Probably by a stray bullet from another country, maybe from North Korea, hits you in Canada. You're dying in the street. And a Canadian would come up to you and be like, "Hey, do you still have a busy day ahead?" And you'd be like, yeah, I had a lot of stuff to do later today, but I'm dying. And they'd be like, hey, well, I'll die for you, you know. Why don't you just go on about your day and I'll just lay here and die for you, if you don't mind.
Hey, Theo. My name is Danielle. I am 25 and a virgin, not by choice, but due to lack of takers throughout the years.
Uh-oh. She tight and tardy. You know what I'm saying? 25 and still a virgin? That's tight and tardy, boo-boo. More?
I think it's a rarity in this day and age to be 25 and a virgin, and I worry it will be a turnoff for any guy when he finds out, and that only heightens my insecurity about it.
Yeah, I know it's definitely a rarity to be 25 and African American, I think, in some communities. I remember reading a document the other day, a lot of young black men get killed. So that is a lot of rarities out there. But let's hear a little bit more.
Do you think this is the gayest way you could jerk off? If you lay on your back, right, and jerk off with your legs in the air?
No, I watched a monkey jerk off into his own mouth. I think that's the gayest way.
Oh.
The monkey was hanging from his feet and he jacked off into his own mouth.
Was he stuck somewhere? Was he trapped?
No,
or
he was having a
something?
good time.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy, dude.
He wasn't stuck.
Oh. Yeah, if you're in an avalanche or something, I could see you having a snack.
No,
But I think if you're
I think
just
you leave
like-
it in your body.
I don't know, dude.
I don't
If
think
you're
that's a
stuck
good
somewhere,
snack. Yeah.
You're
The last
telling me
thing
you're
what,
stuck in
gonna
an
die
avalanche.
and people are gonna find you. I think he ate his own cum before he died.
I'd
That's
write
gonna
a
be a
note.
thing that people try to hide.
I'd write a note that says I only had a little. That's what I would put on it, I think. Do dumb people ever think that you're Mexican?
Anyway, that's ridiculous, bro. Yes.
Which
Because I was on Mad TV.
But which one is it? It's ridiculous, or the answer is yes?
Yes, they do think I'm Mexican.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I could easily see somebody, if you're driving by in a truck or something, you're going at least
Right.
35 miles an hour, I'm like, oh, there's a Mexican guy.
And I'll roll down my window and go, you go Raiders. And I do that, right? Hey, bro, what's happening?
Dude, you would be a good Mexican, man.
Hey, dude, what's happening?
Oh, dude, they had this big guy who used to jerk off, and he would bring it on the bus and throw it at the kids when the bus
No, he
went by.
didn't.
Yeah, this big red fella, this big ginger guy.
Theo, sometimes
This guy
your
was
stories
evil.
are so fast.
Yeah.
There's so much detail that like people don't know if you're lying or not.
Oh, I'm not lying, man. I'll tell you about
Are
this.
you telling the truth all the time?
I'm telling the truth probably 95% of the time and 92%.
These are amazing stories.
Dude, and this handicapped kid would always try to catch it from him all the time, which was the craziest part.
See, I don't know if that's the embellishment. That's real?
Dude, this kid, they used to call
What was the handicapped kid's name?
I don't know his full name, but his nickname was Thundercat, TJ. Thundercat Johnson, dude. And
he would try and catch semen out of the air.
he didn't know it was semen. He just
Thought it was candy.
thought it was a buddy. He thought it was a parade. He would like pretend like there were bands coming. He was out there, man.
So the red guy would jerk off in his hand, toss it, and then in super slow-mo, Thundercat
oh, yeah.
would just...
He had that Chris Carter on him. He had some hands on him. I will say that.
He would grab some.
He'd catch enough. I'll tell you that. He'd catch enough to probably feel good about himself.
Yeah.
I miss like old school black guys. Now it seems like a lot of the black guys are like a little softer. I saw a black guy with glasses the other day.
Yo, that's so disrespectful, son. Nothing wrong with the glasses. Everybody at some point like probably wear glasses.
My cousin got bit by a gay guy. So we'll see, you know.
And this goes back to last week. I was talking about how I believe that a lot of children have anxiety if they were breastfed on A-cup breasts, because trying to get that milk out of that little, you know, that little leche rattler. I mean, could you imagine how frustrating that is for a child?
Because my dad, growing up, he gave me a list of the best ethnicities from best to worst, right? So it went, number 1 was Korean, because that's what we are. Number 2, it went Japanese.
Them J's, huh?
Number 3 was like cockroach.
Oh,
Right. Then 4 was white. Right. 5 was snakes. Or nah, bro, that's real. 6 donkeys,
Really?
7 Mexicans. Right. But he made a list of 100. Black people weren't even on the list.
Really?
Yeah, they weren't even on the list.
Do you think it's going to get to a point where if we start losing jobs, right, and there's less jobs and more people are on like OnlyFans, that you're basically going to have chicks out there, like literally women holding each other at gunpoint, like, you know, subscribe to my pussy. Well, do you think more people are related than we realize, that there's more, that's sometimes why people get like born with certain deficiencies and stuff like that, like Down syndrome and all of that, because more Down syndrome because more people are related? How tall was Michael Jackson?
That's a good question.
Looks like 5'9".
5'9".
That's kind of small, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he started looking Asian at the end, huh?
Mm-hmm. He switched up. He made a big switch up.
He went through all. He didn't fucking miss a gender. He didn't miss a
He
ethnicity.
hit Mexican. He hit them all, man. He hit them all for real. Then he went past white. Like the white he went was like past what the fuck white is. Like
We're like, oh, he's the one that did slavery, bro. We were all pointing at him.
what the
We're like,
fuck?
that motherfucker did it, bro. We were pointing at him, dude. He looked like Jackie O at the end, bro. Pull up Jackie O, man. There's nothing better than being in a pool talking to somebody and peeing at the same time. Like at point blank
There's a lot of
range.
things better than that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, boy.
There's a lot of things better than that.
I mean,
That's not even in the top 1,000. Out of all the good things, the smell of fresh baked bread is better than that.
All right, maybe, dude.
Without even eating it.
I mean, yeah, if you got a fucking kitchen or whatever, yeah, but still, I'm saying if you're really just out in the elements, dude, be in point blank range urinating in somebody else's space and
That
they don't
doesn't
know it.
do anything good for me. I feel like a terrible person for pissing on somebody.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to start any kind of argument or whatever, but you know there's a difference between a Chinaman and a Korean dude, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Koreans, it's hard to guess that they're Korean because you forget that it exists. Chinese, you usually think about Chinese and Japan easily.
Wait, stop. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to absorb what you just said.
Okay.
Put it into like a little anchor thing in my chest. I'm going to store it
You're a princess.
for the next time. But what you're saying right now is fucked up.
No, it isn't.